So I used to love watching Flip or Flop, with Turek and Christina Malusa or whatever. So she's been divorced 3 times. Okay, now usually if I've only been married once. I proposed to my ex in 2011. The first one was irreconcilable differences. She cheated on me, and I was only married once. I think that it was to be married. I mean, I would never do it again. I say that I can fix, pretty much all broken like equipment, whatever. I if I don't know how to do it, I'll figure it out. But as far as relationships, I can't fix that, especially since the other half doesn't admit they have a problem. you know. But like with Christina Malusa, so she's getting she was married to like Anstead and after Turek, and then Josh Hall, and now she's getting divorced again. I don't know. I've talked to people that have been married 5 fucking times. I mean, not to mention how much it costs. And they don't get, the women never have to pay spousal support, or alimony. They don't have to pay anything. No matter how much money they make, they never have to pay anything. It's disgusting. But yeah, I mean, it just screams narcissism. Why would you get married that many times? And I can't believe somebody said it 5 fucking times. I would never do it again. Okay, I should have never done it the first time. And the second time, I'm glad we never married because I never had any of my own kids. It was always like, and now I come to find out you shouldn't get involved with single women with kids. Just one person's junk is someone else's junk. And they never listen to the stepfather because like they didn't listen to you. What the fuck did I just say? And for you to pump money, time, and all that crap in there, and they just end up with more every time I talk to somebody. And I'm so glad that guys don't want to date anymore. And yeah, we are gonna meet up with this chick tomorrow, and I hope it's cool because I don't even care. I'm just gonna go to a place where I can play some motherfucking disc golf, and Honey and I can go hike because I have a storage in Corning. That's gonna be in Red Bluff. We hear sirens. It's like the purge sirens all fucking day. Same place at the Jack in the Box where this tweaker chick, after the four popo come there, they escort her out, and I filmed it and put on the Soch. And they all left, and then she's screaming at me to let her into our vehicle. I go, no, there's no room. She goes, yeah, there is. I go, no, not for you. I mean, Honey's in there. That's her. And then she's banging on somebody else's window, and she was all she was all messed up. You could at least left one popo there. I go, when they come out, I go, wow, you all, thanks for doing your job. And they all left. And then she does it every day. She goes in there every fucking day and does the same thing. Everybody's just such a shithole. A Jack in the Box. And I'm like finding it like interesting. And I'm like, oh my God, not anymore. But I've seen so much craziness. And I mentioned I'm bipolar. And people go like, when are you going to go crazy? And I go, every fucking day. I mean, do you see California, how horrible it is? It's a state of mind. Every Walmart was fun today, though. Honey and I, we had a good time, right, honey girl? I wanted to run around with those energy swords, and get tased. No, there's so many. It's just like because they're redoing the refrigeration in there, and the guy that is working over there, he's staying here too. And I talked to him for a while. I've been doing it for longer than him. I just told him, I go, dude, and the company he works for is such shitty reviews, and he's a good guy, but he's in the union. I'm not a union person. I started out in that. I fucking don't like unions. They're fucking assholes. But so I have my contractor's license, but I got to pay $400 to deactivate it. I don't have the $400. I'm not going to waste it on that. I'm just going to probably, I don't know, maybe with disability they'll let me slide. But then I got to reactivate my my driver's license. The funniest thing though is I paid $30. Well, my ex got it going for me because I was still trying to recover, but $30 for my birth certificate. They never got the $30 on my birth certificate to prove that I was born here, and I took all the CHP exams. I was getting the CHP Academy, and then Arnold shut it down, 2004. And on my contractor's license, I've been vetted for every fucking thing. I paid so much taxes, and I pay taxes and shit taken out of the disability. and I got to prove that I was born here. I just talked to a guy this morning who's working in the rice industry here. He's making bank, okay? And I'm like, how do I get a job? And I don't even know if he's here legally, but he's a cool bro though. He bees like water, our friends. So he was showing me like his moves. He's like he does like kickboxing, and I was showing him Scott Adkins, and I was like talking about ninja stuff, and he's pretty funny. And then we just like, he's like, "What's up, bro?" Like that. I'm like, "Waka!" And we're doing all these like, "Waka, waka, 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 waka," like that. And we're just doing shit down there. And we're like, "What choy? I think I've worked up appetite." So much fun. I was like, but you can do that because people think it's fucking normal.